Hey guys, it's Ben, and today I'm going to be walking through the PicoCTF More SQLi challenge. This is part of the 2023 PicoCTF, and it's a SQL injection challenge. We're challenged to find the flag on the website, and I've got the box up and running here. We've got a username and a password box, and it's asking us to log in. We can check out the source code to see what's going on. Let me go to view page source. We can see that there's a post form here, and it takes in a parameter, username and password, as expected from these boxes here, and it's posting that up to the web. What we can do, we can capture this request in Burp Suite just to have a look at it. Let's go proxy interceptors on. Let's just set username admin, and there we go. And we can see the username and admin and password is passed there. Let's send this to repeater, and let's send this again. We see we do get an internal server error, but we are actually seeing a query. We can see the username and password which is being sent to the backend, and it does tell us the SQL query which is being used. Select ID from users where password equals admin, username equals admin. So let's just copy this, and I'll play around with it in a text file, and we can have a look what we can do with this, right? So this statement here, we didn't log in, it didn't do anything special, it's just telling us our SQL statement. We can play around with this and subvert the logic to maybe bypass authentication. So let's try a few different methods of doing this, right? What we can do, we can change our password to be the SQL payload in this case, and we can say, look, we can say random password, this doesn't matter, random password, and we could say, look, we want to put another quote here to trick the SQL into thinking this this password is finished, and we can an or statement here, and we could say, for example, username equals admin, and then what I'll do is I'll put these two dashes to be the comment sign, so all the lines after this, they're ignored. This is basically a comment in SQL. It's not executed, it's not queried. This is ignored, and the statement is basically select ID from users where password equals random password or the username equals admin. So if on the backend database there is a user with the username of admin, this will bypass, we will log in with this because we're using an or statement here. Only one of these two statements have to be true for us to log in to actually work. So the password doesn't have to be true. As long as there's a username of admin, this will work. So let's give this a go. We want to supply this, what I've selected here, as the payload. That as the payload, and let's send this, right? I'll paste this here, and I will have to URL encode this. So there we go. We'll send this, and we can see our new payload here, but it looks like nothing special has happened, right? We haven't bypassed authentication. We're still getting what we were getting before. This is most likely because, or it's almost definitely because, there is no user with a username of admin. We could perhaps try another user, a common user like root, for example, to see if this works. And this isn't returning anything interesting either. This is because there is no user called root or no user called admin, and this or both sides of the or are returning false, so that's not working. Instead of using this username equals admin, we could change this to be something which will always return true, and this will allow us to bypass authentication. So, for example, instead of the username equals admin, we could do a statement which is definitely going to be true. For example, 1 equals 1. This will always return true. Therefore, this SQL statement will return an ID. It will select something. So let's give this a go as the payload. So we'll copy this, and we'll supply this as our payload. Let's see what we get. There we go, and we'll do Control U. And we do see we get the flag now, and we've solved the challenge. So basically, because this always returns true, we don't need this password to be correct. We can use this or statement and then comment out the rest to ignore the rest of the code, and this will always return true. Therefore, we've solved the challenge. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a little quick one, but yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.